Hey everyone, today we will discuss about the AWS Lightsail. I'm Krish and today I want to tell you about what exactly is the service called as Lightsail and how this particular service in AWS can help you for your journey. So first of all team, what is the AWS Lightsail? The key point to understand is that we all know there is an Amazon service called as EC2. This is something which is most people are familiar with. So if I'm using the Amazon EC2, what happens there is in the Amazon EC2, it's a IaaS based compute service which helps you to deploy the servers and connect the networks and all. But EC2 is a bit detailed service. It's a very extensive service where you have some hundreds of configurations, hundreds of operating systems configurations and all to choose from. And basically the Amazon EC2 is something where you have to have a very good knowledge for deploying the infrastructure. But if let's say your requirement is very less, like for example, let's say if I'm a developer, I'm having a very simple requirement, or basically if I'm having a very basic requirement for hosting some websites or web applications, etc. Rather than going for the AWS EC2, we can basically go for something called as a AWS Lightsail. It's a bit very much friendly and very simple service to use and work with. So it basically offers you a bundle of power and memory for new and less experienced cloud users. What does it mean by that, team? When we say the word less and experienced users, why it is like that? So basically if you go for EC2, as we discussed before, it may give you some hundreds of configurations, but at the same time if you basically go to Lightsail, you will only see the 7 configurations as of now. See, only the 7 configurations as of the date I am recording this particular video. So what happens is that team, you can select from these 7 instances, either one you can select, and basically out of these instances they are only the very basic configurations. In the AWS EC2 you have options like you can basically select the things like let's say the memory optimized instances, compute optimized instances, or graphical performance instances, and you can have a lot of options like that. But here there is only 7 instance type. So you can choose the instance from this small list of instances. And then what happens is team, they will ask you, rather than asking you for a complex AMI concept, the Lightsail will ask you for which operating system do you want, and they will basically give you 2 choices, either Windows or Linux. So you can select either Windows or Linux based on your requirement, and in the Windows and Linux itself they will ask you whether if you want to go for a Windows only or Linux only, or do you want to have some applications pre-installed on like WordPress, Drupal, Joomla. So like if you want to basically have some kind of applications pre-installed on it, that also you can get. And basically connecting to this particular Lightsail is also very simple. Like you don't have to use any kind of third-party tools like Putty and all. You can connect to this particular Lightsail instances from the same browser console itself, and it is more easy for us to deploy, manage. But even if it won't give you much features like the Amazon EC2, this is worth it for smaller purposes. So there is one more point I want to add with this that most people ask. So Krish, if I basically go for a Lightsail and if I'm using this Lightsail for all my purposes, and in future if I want to have a different configuration or if I want to get some more advanced functionalities, can I basically get it from here? Definitely not. You have to migrate your Lightsail instance to Amazon EC2. At that time where you feel like this Amazon Lightsail is not able to meet your upcoming requirement, you can always migrate this Amazon Lightsail to the platform called as EC2. Basically, there is a very simple option for that. You can take a snapshot, and from the snapshot, you can easily migrate it to the Amazon EC2. But for a basic requirement, still always the Lightsail is a very good choice to start. Like it's not much complicated. It won't give you much confusions. It's super easy to start, like selecting the operating system, selecting the region, or selecting the hardware. It's a pretty much simple thing. And that's about this Amazon Lightsail team. I just want to give you a quick introduction about the Lightsail for your understanding purposes. And we have more services like Elastic Beanstalk and Lambda, etc. for doing things like this. But definitely the Lightsail is one of the very best services I feel in the IaaS perspective, which can give you a more simplified interface and functionalities. Thank you so much, team. We'll come back in the next lecture. Thank you.